Alright, welcome back everyone. Yeah. Hey, okay, 5%. See what we can do. I think we should do this. Oh, 10 beasties. We've already done that. We're doing this at the moment. Let's do this. Get a spell. Get bombarded. We can do a couple of side quests. I want us to get transfiguration so we can start exploring the Southlands. I need to activate the boat, right? Yeah, it's on.
Revelio.
Revelio. Oh, it worked. Thanks.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. Revelio. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course,
I
Professor.
will, Professor.
I will hold you to
Tuesdays
that promise.
really hard, by the way.
Now,
I'm really
you must be precise in your wand
human.
movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Bombarda.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda.
Execution. Bravo. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Bombarda.
Bombarda.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
Why are you interested in... Never mind. Why are you interested in magic
I was
beasties?
wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Possibly, I find magical beasts
I haven't
fascinating.
decided quite yet, but
Why
I
did
do
I
find
get
magical beasts
a head
fascinating.
shoulder?
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What's an alchemy?
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
What's this? Finding an alchemy sounds challenging.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Okay. What are we gonna do? The shot of discovery. Let's go do this quest, beating a course. Because we're gonna get the collectibles from the cave, and that should be the last collection chests in that area of the map. It's freaking hot today.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Wait. Bombarda.
I'd prefer it if you stopped that. Velia. Bombarda!
Anyway, quest.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
That's awful.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always
Marmaduke of the dog.
This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
He clearly needs help.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Yeah. Okay. Where did the curse come from?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granum resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granum did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granum felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granum stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
If I help, will my feet become
How
beads?
do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke famous?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
Alright.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Also, it did rain today, but that just made it worse. It didn't cool anything down. Just made it harder to breathe. I think time should be up about the for the beasties. We need to find another measle.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Identify yourselves. The scarf is better. I can't wait. Oh, they're not done breathing. Haven't they been on like 15 minutes already? You don't have dairy close, right? Let me see that. Let's check the measles and we head over to the quest.
Revelio.
Wait, since we're here as well. Okay. Oh, we have clean inventory. Nice.
Nice of you to stop by.
Ophelia.
Leviosa.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of
Leviosa.
mushroom tea.
Hi. Is
Professor Howard will never believe this.
need 6 more.
Revelio.
Let me capture some of these. I might be able to finish. Yeah, that's the last one. Stone.
Settle yourself. I mean, you know. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Confringo. Revelio.
Should have known an herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
Hmm.
Confringo.
Oops. It's almost there. Those cows just didn't number.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Confringo! Revelio. A sock. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio.
It was collectible.
Confringo! Revelio.
Next, I know we can do the one with Sebastian. I think it's just a combo. It's not an actual quest.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
It says there's something it wants me. Oh, Tangled Web. We can do this one too.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's
The apple is being
sarcophagus,
eaten.
just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Nothing I can handle.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll?
A
Oh
troll?
dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Thank you again for what you did. Revelio.
Peter Chorus, nice. Okay, next. How are we doing with Hogwarts? Oh, just 3 more collection chests. And they're all here. Oh, I know they're the headmasters. They're like gonna be here. You don't have to worry about the collection chest. I don't know if there's 6 pages there. This one for the statue. I don't know, we'll see. Oh wait, keep in mind there's gonna be some. I think we're fine. There's gonna be a couple in the headmaster's area, and then there's gonna be 2 or 3 in the history class. Let's do this one with the spiders.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the 8-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why have spiders taken over the hamlet?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why are you so terrified of spiders?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why don't you contact the authorities?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
We'll get another. We'll get a couple of collectors and. Boss? Infamous film. Just 20 more boring trials. I'm still not sure this collection chest I'm missing is. Possibly something up here? No, I want to check this area. Am I missing? No?
Revelio.
Bit of there. It's not a finished one, is it? It just wasn't showing up on the map. I was kind of thinking about this one. Seriously, this general area.
Might want to look up. Give it back.
Oh, there we go. We're 100% of this area. Approach 3.
Revelio.
Alright, 100%. 100. 2 chests. Did we have... Yeah, we did go back. We're probably gonna be missing the area here. Mentioned with Sebastian. If that's the only thing we're missing, I think that's it. 100. We're gonna get both the infamous... Wait, balloons? Missing balloons? Maybe here? But the collection chest and the infamous fall both in the dungeon about the balloons, we'll have to find that.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Confringo!
Oh, get a bunch of kills for the spiders.
Incendio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defendo! Stupefy! Accio! Sendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
30. I think we'll get 3 kills.
Surely that's the last of them.
Surely.
Confringo! Revelio.
Absconder assassin.
Revelio.
A remarkable thing you did there.
Oh, he's missing, but he's still talking.
Oh no, this must be Mary.
Oh no.
Mary was breeding these things in her cellar.
Mary had a little
That means there are
spider.
more underground.
They ate everyone in the
I'll
village.
need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Let's find the balloons after this dungeon. Just to get them done. And 100% this area too.
Revelio. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Thanks, Axe. I need to find and destroy all. That's one egg sac destroyed. I should get the rest. I'll let you harm Arranshire any more than you can let us. Bombarda! Glacius! Defender! acid fiends.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Accio. Sendo. Revelio. Confringo!
Half finished. But I need to destroy all of the attacks.
Sendo. Incendio. Bombada. Revelio. Confringo! Confringo!
This is definitely going to have new plans.
Revelio.
They're done reading. Alright, we'll go on after we get the points. Concerning this first.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Sendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Revelio. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Sendo. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Bombada.
These eggs must be destroyed.
We're missing 14. I think we'll get pretty close.
Confringo.
That's the last of the spider sacks.
Revelio.
I hope that's the last spider.
Confringo. Bombada. Incendio. Sendo. Revelio. Incendio. Glacier. Confringo. Incendio.
Oh, I was almost late for that.
No, wait, that's the last one. And she's angry.
The insatiable spider.
Bombada. Tago. Stupefy.
Oh, the
Oh, they haven't
the
seen my life after that.
the clock killer.
Revelio.
Nah, we're missing 4. There's the collection chest. The last one, the zone.
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, getting close, but it's easy. Alright, let's get that off. Let's find the balloons first. Before we teleport away from the area. Yeah, what could they be? That was them, but no.
Revelio.
Oh, hold on, there they are. Who's gonna be the last of the games? What are the hogs in here? Yeah. We can actually let to the beasties real quick. We got the nasal. We need to get that quest. The unicorn. Why are they fed? Apologies. Good. Baby bust.
Revelio.
We're done with the species. So here, let's feed them. Yeah, the amount of these pellets is larger than the size of the baby pumpkin. Got a baby pumpkin. Let's get a baby juggernaut. Second cat. We can just put the unicorn here. Might as well start getting unicorn stuff. That's the different species.
Revelio.
It's no dim claw I haven't had. Or the steel claw offspring, so we can read the flippers and the measles. Where's the baby? There we go. Okay, they. Flipper. We have a baby threshold, which would be the nifflers and the yeah, helicopter. hippogriffs. I'm liking these habits more often, these items. Yes. Wrong button! I'm sorry. That was the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also missed it. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Is he mad at me? Sorry, can I go? Where did he? Oh. See, I apologize. It was my bad. There's a helicopter flying nearby. That's true. I'm trying to curious if there's anything special about like the star. Or it's just like, oh, it's fancy color. Let's bring the great and the next. They're tiny. And they're next on the list. 6, 7, 10. Bye-bye. Hello, Dade. You will please know that the little Thestral was born. Born of
You're
thunder.
pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Let's do some enchanting. Might as well enchant this one. So we're gonna swap net. Phoenix, the grapple. Oh, we can't get level 3 because we're missing either the Phoenix or the grapple. We got everything else, but yeah, I do these two. Okay, I got it done there. I want us to leave the Summoner Squad for a bit later because that's a short quest. But chill. Looks weird. I feel like they could have done more with some gold. They could have had some miscellaneous items you could buy, you know, just to prank people.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
She was an innocent
So
victim.
sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble
Yes.
sacrifice.
Let's
She
go with
certainly
that.
was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Indeed you don't.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed
Vella.
Mary.
I'm sure you
Say
have
no.
reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
What the hell, Rona? I did not break into his place for that specific reason. He's a vendor. I literally did not. I literally just gave him a random venomous tentacular I have, so I don't even have to enter. I thought with maybe, well, was it the Gryffindor character? She was sick. Who are you? See, anyway, I thought Sirona was saying that because I just entered the place, even though I didn't take anything, but I just entered it, the Shadow of Discovery. And also 88% price. However, now this time we didn't even enter. So there was literally no reason. Just one more assignment. There's actually no reason for her to say that anymore. I guess it's just because I've completed the quest. That means you can't actually 100% the game if you don't complete it, because you gotta complete every side quest. But then still, I didn't even enter the place. I've been scammed. Raped. Sebastian.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. His knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Crucio. I didn't use Crucio. What do you mean I regret? I regret using Crucio.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I don't know. We're basically siding with the other person. I don't know. There's no nice option here. I don't know.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous,
Revelio.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian.
Liar.
I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that.
Lumos.
I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
He's gonna beef with me.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Such a tragic
Poor
news.
Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is going
Those
special.
references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Okay.
It would mean a lot.
Okay. Okay, dokie. I'm melting. Oh boy, I'm not ready for summer.
Revelio.
80%. Let's do this one. Wait, this one will include the rain. Oh, let's do it. I want us to leave that one for later, just because it's a really like simple one. We can leave it when we have fun with this time, or just to chill.
Revelio.
Nothing to vendor. About time he gave me the second upgrade, you know. Alright, main quest. We'll explore the... Oh, I'm missing something here. Oh. Once we get the transformation, we'll get back to exploring the Southlands.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yes.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Secret, safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea? Revelio.
This way.
Iron box.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oops. You're straying too far from
The
Poppy.
third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
What's going on?
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely.
It's not through the castle
No
walls.
creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Poppy, I ain't even shifting.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
No.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Merlin,
Okay, no need for these
Hardly
creepers.
the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Here we go.
What in Merlin's name?
You know, the way we go into this tent, I think that's the exact same way they do it in the movies. And they first introduced those giant like plants that seem to pretty small on the outside.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking striking a bargain with him.
Or
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
I'm gonna break his spine into the wall. I'm gonna sneeze. That hippogriff? That's a whole hippogriff.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one then. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Oh, no.
Revelio. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, afraid?
Let's play.
I'll check your pocket.
I'm taking damage. I'm one-shotting them.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Accio. don't.
This way.
Stupefy.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Do you think the poachers will retaliate?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Let's get out of
We
here.
aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Awesome. Not one quest left. Let's see. Who stepped up? Yeah, you can see it's boring. Oh, nice, good time to do this quest because we gotta wait till hours for the next quest.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain
Alright,
will
we'll do this after.
finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
And this is not the last one, by the way. We'll do this, then we'll get our next spell,
What are you doing?
and then we can do some exploration.
Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Yes. I kind of want us to finish the outdoors first, so it's pretty much explored, and then we can just focus on the quest.
The pink Smedleys will all
Summoner's Court, actually. We have another Summoner's Court.
ally and friend.
Roche scene. Oh, the skies are kind of clear. Eesh, yeah, sure. Oh, never mind.
You didn't see that.
No, I saw it. Nice.
What a remarkable shot!
Thank you. We need to get more floors. Get some Rebellion pages. Technically one. We'll build this second one from the boathouse. We still got 50?
It appears I've been bested.
Revelio.
Oh, 30, but we still got 100. Yeah, this one was pretty quick.
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Good game.
You played a good
Easy.
game, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Now. I don't have a choice. That's the next part of the external. Let's go get it. Let's test my knowledge of those questions one at a time.
Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
That could be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Oh, the golden snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid...
Felix Felicius? Yeah, Felix Felicius.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
I don't remember. The Quaffle. It's not the snitch, it's not the Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Yes.
When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of
The
Magic?
Council of Three Hammers. Wizards Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Was it the Peruvian Viper Tooth?
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! The Viper
Yep.
is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length. It is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with another magical creature.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
The Patronus Charm.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp.
Gamp.
That's it.
Nice.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Basilisk? No, it was the rune spore. That was the three-headed hydra. The rune spore.
That's right.
Yeah, the three-headed hydra.
Castle mouths. Each of the rune spore's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
That was in the US. Mount Greylock? Wasn't in the Amazon department. It was in Mount Greylock, I believe, the United States.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Serre.
I'm kind of curious to see what
is the most powerful love potion
would be
known
the
to wizards?
what the game would be like in that school. What is the most powerful love potion? The
Amortentia.
Imagine
The answer. Amatentia smells differently to
you get to
everyone.
do what you want with the gun.
Attractive. Such as
If it's around this time,
or
it'd be kind of the Wild
are you
West.
interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Yes, ma'am. Alright.
Give me your worst.
So far we've got everything without
Do
help.
admire your thirst for knowledge.
Thirst for
Emily
knowledge.
Eagle was killed in a duel against whom?
I don't remember. Beatrix. Was it the Egbert?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right.
Yes.
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the
I don't
wand,
remember this.
what foul are they committing?
Blatching, haversacking, stooging. It wasn't stooging, was it? If a chaser keeps a hand on the quaffle. Haversacking. I think it was haversacking.
That's right.
Yes.
Blatching is flying to
Got
intentionally
it.
collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of
Bad
causing
luck.
more.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Stink sap. So far, I actually don't remember this one. This one. Stink sap. It's not fluxweed. Mimbulus Mimbletonia. I'm tempted to check because we're on a roll. Sapophoros bean. Fluxweed. Mimbulus Mimbletonia. I don't know. I'm trying to bring out the memory of the previous 3 times by the sound in the name. Stink sap. Sapophoros bean.
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer
Dang
is
it.
Mimbulus Mimbletonia. The Mimbulus
It was the 50-50.
secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
I don't remember this one either. Bowman Wright. Was it him? I think it was right.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinton.
Mine too wrong.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the
A
hopping pot?
boot. Oh no, a slipper.
Single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair?
Of course they would know in the US that the creature has bulletproof hide. Who's the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune? Amset? If I'm not mistaken.
No, the answer
No,
is
not this.
Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known
Loch
by what
Ness.
other name?
Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions.
Nice, we got only 2 mistakes.
It's nice
Alright,
to know
that's
there's
pretty
enough
good, I'll
student who
take it.
appreciates the value of knowledge. You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well.
Thank you.
Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Revelio.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to be a quick one. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Transfiguration. 6 more. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're missing any pages. I thought we won't get in due time.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Oh, cat.
My fizzing wisdom.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Howdy.
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Sebastian doesn't. There we go. Alright, we'll spend some time just exploring the Southlands. Tomorrow, we'll have less outdoor exploration.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
No.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement.
Indeed.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
No.
Not at all. I was merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Leveled up.
Arresto momentum.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Sendo! I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Blossom.
Blossom. Okay, 89%. Mighty excellent. Have everything there. Yeah, bombard the crossings possible with blast with a massive AoE. With this, and then I don't know. We can get this one. Inventory, don't use it. No dark arts though. Let's see if our beasties are done. Creating the new generation. Am I with items? 13. Also just let them go for more materials for the time being. Okay, let's breed the moon calves. We've got 10. Oh, I'm gonna check the baby Niffler, baby Thestral. Let's get a baby Hooper. How cute it is, it's so tiny. The way he's looking at me. Don't she? Hold on. Let's check if the quest for the unicorn is available, so we can get the second one. Baby Flooper, baby Dodo. Can we go? Ebenezer. 10,000 years. Hogsmeade, that's quite there. Minding your own business. That's kind of a long quest, won't do it right now. Unfortunately, it's not. Yeah. Once these last minutes, we have a bunch of time. Just do some outdoors exploration. At this pace, I feel like we'll finish next week. Should still be open. Oh no, they want to open it again. Right now we'll do some outdoors exploration and some more quests. I don't think Sunday will be enough for the 4 hours. Finish. Why don't you do it?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Who are you trying to kill? You go. I think that was the one we had to go to. Over there. This was spiders here, by the way. Let's get those 4 that are missing. Just to finish it. Am I gonna miss one? I am gonna miss. Oh, never mind. It just glitched it. It didn't count as a kill. It didn't count. It's a wolf.
Who lived here, I wonder?
I wonder.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Ooh, I got it. I was good, was it? 19 neutrons.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
Repulsor. Glaive Tego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora.
What's my screen flipping in there?
Revelio.
Yeah.
Revelio.
I don't think we're looking for any beasties, are we? Oh, this is true. Hello. Butterflies. Someone's just sitting there. This natural there, which will leave us at 2.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. How come I always call the short wall? Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. That
There
wasn't
we
so
go.
difficult.
Now we can do the table. I think it's nighttime.
Revelio. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
But how do you mean only at night? It is nighttime. Maybe I just unlock anything. There is a chest in here.
Revelio.
That damage is massive. Massive damage. You think I can use this ball? Get over here.
Of inspiration. Expulso!
Rush of fire. I hope I've given them enough time for them to turn it into iron. So we can get a table. Oh, I can see the light now. Yes. Hydro.
Revelio.
There's a vent over here. We can vent as we continue our adventure. Just keep the inventory clean. By the time we open our own store, we won't be that much of time. It's called most. Yeah, I can do this.
Thank you. I hope to see you.
Thank you, come again. Honestly, I don't know what to make it into. That's not too bad, but it isn't bad. None of the scars really fit this outfit. I kind of like the one that looks like now. Which one is it? This one. It doesn't get too much in the way. Maybe than 90%. Always.
Revelio.
I think there'll be a troll we can go over there.
Accio. Revelio.
Must have been the wind. Oh, there's some spiders here. There we go, the spiders are gone. This one, I want us to make a quick stop. It's technically in the... Yes, I don't want us to take down the troll. The troll.
This mine could be hiding a secret. Ranrock and his loyalists.
Go get him. These things deal with massive damage. And it's two of them. I'm a troll. Has he seen me? Oh, this all lost troll. Massive damage. Nice. Draw to level 2. That's awesome. This. Still 90. I thought it might be 1991. Okay, that's done. That's done. We just need the infamous foes, and we're missing 6, but we'll get them naturally. Mostly naturally. And before we end, we should go back. I think there was there enough time? We'll see. For them to finish breeding. Question is, will I be able to...
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I know no trial when I see one.
Revelio.
This, yeah, it's gonna be like this. That is major. What is this one looks like? Oh, it's claiming to be. What's that? I mean, we would come back here as well, but it's just impulse. Might just not go all the way up. Because yeah, we'll come back here. We'll come back here later with Sebastian. Alright, have a new one then. I won't take it. I don't know, let's get maybe the balloons and we'll go back to tend to our beasties. Just get very last things. Not even going to do the crossbow right now. How about we go to the village just to unlock the flute? We didn't explore too much, but it was a good one. It was like the engagements. What is the food from here? When we teleport here, I'll know that. I'll like this for the next time, so yeah. It's on the map too. How's this area going? Two more chests. One is in this, yeah, one is in here. One with left. I'm kind of missing this area. Oh, also this. We'll get to it. Oh, you know what? The place with the phoenix, that's gonna be the second one. Okay, so these two things will be unlocked in due time. Here, obviously, we're missing stuff. Here, obviously, we haven't been here. Okay, let's go tend to our beasties. Oops, meant Hogwarts. Right hand, we'll just breed them. I'm not gonna pipe right now. Oh yeah, let's actually blend the two. No, they're not done. Well, I was kind of hoping they would be done, so we would have been able to get to 90%. Well, I guess we'll do 2. We're like 10% away. We'll see. Wait, how much time do we have this week? We have we have tomorrow, a couple of hours before we switch to the supermarket with yours. And then on Sunday we'll have 4. I could have discovered true. Well, I don't think, yeah, these 6 hours won't be enough. But we'll definitely finish it next week. The grand journey is coming to an end. The hat is better. Oh wait, we did get 91%. Like defense. Dude, that hat looks weird. This one actually does not look bad. This one is pretty cool, but doesn't fit the outfit. %. We actually did reach it. That's awesome. These potions are starting to push out. Alright, let's go to our Hobbit home. Let's give it a save. All the other characters have reached 40 hours, by the way. I don't know, seems about right. We still have a bunch left. We have a bunch of quests. Is Spider's still up? Still. Yes, okay. Alright, let's head over to Spiders. Anyway, this is my Discord. I'll keep you updated there. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna keep going with Hogwarts Legacy and some supermarket with films. Yeah, tomorrow, Friday. Anyways, I appreciate you all being here today. Keep me company, lurking, chatting, stuff on my hangout and watching the stream. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.